Hello and welcome to the project. The wood is the very popular cherry log. This one, I hope, is going to turn into something very different to the usual ones you see. First of all, I'm going to clean it up into a nice smooth cylinder shape so that I can get some idea of what I'm going to make. Just turning a tenon to hold it safely in the chuck. A little bit of marking out before I continue. Just to let you know, it's going to be a small goblet with a couple of differences to give its own personality. The holes will become apparent in a minute. This is the base end that I'm drilling out. You can see by the steam it's still a little wet. I'll dry this in the microwave for a couple of minutes later. Okay, so this is what you've been waiting for. The holes are being filled with black milliput. Milliput is an epoxy resin putty that sets rock hard in a few hours and is ideal for turning. So onto the stem. I'm going to use this piece of corian, a kitchen worktop product, which is harder than wood, turns very well and sands to a very smooth, shiny surface. This is the holder for the stem. It will hold straws filled with resin. The straw will be removed when the resin has set. The base is also filled with resin. Whatever happened to plastic straws? These paper ones are ridiculous to remove. I'm now giving the stem ends some shape before their final assembly. Here's the final assembly. Just a tad fiddly. The straws have been heated to make them pliable. Damn, super glue. That always happens, doesn't it? Some clear resin to fill the hole, then the stem is fitted. Time for turning and shaping. I'm now going to develop the shape of the cup. There's quite a lot of vibration. I'll have to be careful. I don't want any catches. Back to the shaft for some shaping. Cherry is just so beautiful for turning. Look at the streamers coming off. I think that's it for the cup shaping. Now for the base. I'm just trying to see how far in the base holder is. That looks good. This resin is still a bit soft. I'll have to leave it for a few hours to harden a little more. I'll make a few more holes for some more milliput while I'm waiting. There are a couple of cracks that have appeared whilst the wood has been drying out. On these I'm using some UV resin that I've coloured. The light sets the resin in a couple of minutes, which makes it ideal for repairs. Okay, it's the next day and the resin and milliput should be okay for turning. I've sanded the stem and I'm just polishing it up with some T-cut polishing compound. I'm applying some sanding sealer and we'll do the sanding off camera. Sanding complete, it's time to make the base the correct thickness. I'm just going to turn a recess in the base to take my maker's logo. Oops, should have used a steady. Anyway, the stem broke off but looks undamaged. So I'll just finish off the recess before refitting it. That's just some hot glue that was holding it to an end cap in the chuck, which gave way and caused the calamity that just happened. Anyway, I just superglued the stem back in at the right orientation, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and everything was swell. My logo was fitted, followed by 6 coats of lacquer. Here it is, everything looks great. I especially like the contrast between the polka dots and the colour of the cherry. The cat is called Pigsy. She likes dreamies. That's it for this one. Please consider subscribing. Hope you come along next time. Bye for now.